What's up, church media pros? Today I want to talk about how to reduce stage noise by getting your guitars amplifiers off the stage. Welcome back to Church Media Pro. My name is Aaron Warden. On this channel, we talk about all things church, pro, media, and advertising. And today, guys, I want to talk about lowering your stage volume noise by getting your guitarist amplifiers off the stage. As I said in the intro, I always back that up. I don't know why I have to say it twice, but I do. So let's get into this, guys. There's 3 ways that I'm going to show you how. There's really 2 ways to do it, and it just kind of depends on your price point on the second 2 of the 3. So I'm going to give you 3 options, all of them in Amazon today. I'm Amazon affiliate, so if you want to support this channel, use my links in the description below. Before you purchase your next thing on Amazon, I do get a cut of whatever you purchase, not necessarily the thing that I link to. So please use those links. It will help this this channel continue to grow, guys. And thank you so much for hitting the like, subscribe, and notification bell for more videos just like this. So without further ado, let's get into Amazon. I want to show you my favorite way to get the amplifiers off stage, and that is by moving your amplifiers into a isolation booth off stage. Maybe you have a room off stage that you can even shut the door and maybe run some cables through the wall. Well, to get your from the pedal board, because I'm assuming most amplifier guys are using a pedal board at least for a tuner, if not plenty more, obviously. They're going to have a 1/4 inch instrument level output. So what I do to get that into a isolation booth off stage, obviously 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe even 100 feet away, is to change it to XLR so that we can get it into our snake system. So my favorite way to do this is to use Radial. Radial makes the best conversion boxes out there for instrument level to XLR level conversion, as well as multiple other DI boxes, if you will. So made in Canada, fantastic company. I'm not Canadian, but man, these guys do a fantastic job at creating all of the best direct boxes out there. And you will need to get a receiver and transmitter. So I'll put links in the description below. But this guy will have the transmitter. So you'll plug your instrument level guitar input here, and then you'll get a female XLR out, just like a microphone, guys. And then you'll have to plug this side in. So you will need power on this end to get this out, and then you'll run it into the receiver side. And the receiver side, there's not great pictures on this, guys, but there's going to be an output, and I don't think there's actually going to be power on this end. So you can save yourself a little bit of an extra cable on this end. I think it just converts it from XLR back to the 1/4 inch instrument level, so you can plug that side into your amplifier. And that's the probably the most old school way. Obviously you're gonna have to have a microphone, but you're probably already using a microphone if you have it on your stage, so you'll have that available to you already. As far as mics go, guys, Sennheiser makes a fantastic guitar mic, 906s and 609s, but the Sennheiser 906 is my favorite for miking an instrument or a guitar amplifier. So pick one of these up, guys. $199. I'll leave a description to that below as well. And that is the best way, in my opinion, to get the sound of your amplifier into your snake or into your board. So next option is to get the Line 6 Helix setup. So I prefer to either get the Line 6 HX Stomp. If you're feeling a little bit less, if your budget is less, $650 for the Line 6 HX Stomp. It's fantastic. We use it on our bass and acoustic players on our set. We don't have where you don't have a lot of people who need like an expression pedal, right? So a lot of guitarists want the pedal that's on the Helix to give you some of the wah or the volume expression and these sorts of things, and then obviously multiple buttons on this to be able to program whatever effect you want to put in. Multiple songs, multiple effects within a song. You got your, I don't know how every guitarist does it. I know how I have done it in the past, where I would pick, you know, song 1s clean, song 2s you know, chorus and maybe a distortion, and then song 2 and song 3 and so forth. Maybe I'll jump back and forth, and I'd probably even name them for the set on the weekend, just to keep them all straight, because you have nice bright LED backlit panels on this one, and you can see exactly what you're doing. With the Line 6 HX Stomp, you get a tuner and then a couple other, we do like a fuzz bass and a nice clean acoustic sound for both bass and acoustic guitar as well. And you can program a bunch of stuff into this. $650 for this guy. For the Helix, the Line 6 Helix multi-effects pedal, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. I think this one goes for, yeah, $1,600 on Sweetwater. And this is obviously more expensive. I think I've seen them upwards of $2,000 depending on where you're looking as well. And so you're looking at half the cost with the HX Stomp versus the full-on Helix. But totally worth it. This guy has XLR outs too, which is fantastic. It actually gives you a direct line into snakes, and you can actually do, I mean, there's so much on this, guys. There's so much I/O that it's almost insane. So Variax, USB, AS EBU, which is insane. All these pro level outputs, but totally worth it, guys. Mostly to have the XLR outputs, so you don't have to go through the rigmarole of getting into a DI box. You do have to do it with the HX Stomp. It does only have a 1/4 inch output on the back. Now there are many 1/4 inch outputs, but you can't, you have to convert it through a direct box. And as far as direct boxes go, let's look at one more direct box by Radial. These guys are fantastic. The Radial, just line up any one of these is going to be great. There's going to be multiples out there because they do multiple you know, channels on some of these. I think the classic one is going to be this passive direct box here. 1 in, 1 through, and 1 XLR on the output side. So ground loop or a ground hum, you know, eliminator on that. Pretty standard direct box, but Radial is the way to go. It's worth all $114 of this. Absolutely. So with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you're doing to get your amplifiers off stage. There's just a lot more stages are getting smaller these days. A lot more people are getting on stage these days. A lot more people are wearing in-ears, so you just don't need a lot of amp or extra noise, and you're trying to eliminate that. A lot of people are not using monitors, so having a lot more control from your front of house engineer without all the stage bleed noise from amplifiers and monitors is something that we're trying to move towards in the last really 2 decades, guys. And if you're not on this track, I highly recommend you get on it. And most guitar players are going to love the stomps. If they're not into stomps, they will love the Radial in and out SGI boxes, guys. So check both of those out. Let me know what you're using, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless.